716.
Let's go. It's Big Frank in the morning, Jay Cherie keeping it going. We got them hot topics, local news, and BGC flowing. We got Big Kev on the air, Dark Knight flying in here. It's Fire 716 and we rocking it here. Hey. It's Big Frank in the morning, Jay Cherie keeping it going. We got them hot topics, local news, and BGC flowing. We got Big Kev on the air, Dark Knight flying in here. It's Fire 716 and we rocking it here. Hey.
Fire 716 Radio, your boy Big Frank. You're locked into Big Frank in the morning. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever this may find you in the world, in the universe, what it is, what's up. How you feeling this morning? It is currently 28 minutes past the top of the hour. Did you wake up? Did you take a shower? Good morning. How y'all feeling this morning? I hope you're in good spirits this morning. I am. My team's up with me today. I'm running dolo, but I do have an interview coming up within this hour with the Underground Railroad. They have a event coming up. We're gonna talk about that. But listen, let's talk about it. How was your yesterday? Yesterday, Lord, I decided I'm starting my life brand new. I'm sorry, my bad. I'm in a groove today. So listen, yesterday was Tuesday, and so I had a full day. I had a full day yesterday, and when y'all pull up, say good morning. Make sure you don't y'all be rude. When you pull up, say good morning. Feel free to text 716-371-1903. Comment your song request as well. But listen, it was a good full day. Trying to think what I did yesterday. Yes, it was a blur. We had Bible study. Oh, so for those who don't know, I reside in the city of Niagara Falls, and we have a service Bible study. Our church serves both Niagara Falls and Buffalo. So yesterday, I took the bus to Buffalo. Yesterday, it was a 2-hour trip, but I wanted to make sure I could still navigate the metro efficiently. So I did that on yesterday. That was pretty cool. Went to church. Church was amazing. Church was good. Bible study was really refreshing, renewal. It was something really off the chain and something exciting. So my yesterday was good. I had great energy. Great. Let me go ahead and call it. The bill collectors be calling, but hey, you can call all you want to, huh? When I got it, you got it. And if I got it and you ain't got it, that's because I ain't ready to give it. But I got it. Huh? Listen, y'all, let's go down this morning. When we get back, we're going to get into a chronicle, some knowledge and information I want to drop to you. But coming up, we got Wiz Kid, Chris Brown, and Keisha Cole going down right here on Fire 716. Your boy Big Frank it's Big Frank in the morning. Let's rock out. Oh yeah, definitely to the metro. Listen, it's what I do. Like it was taking the metro. Taking the metro was it was nostalgic, if I can say that, because there was a time where the metro was all the time. And now that I took the metro yesterday, it was cool. It was cool. It just takes a long time to get like a 30-minute drive naturally is a 2-hour drive on the bus. So in that sense, exhausting. But at the same time, refreshing because you can take a nap. But it's y'all not ready for the bus. You can take a nap on a bus, but it's dangerous. What you mean, Frank? You can miss your stop. You can get robbed. But long story short, the ride was good. And the buses met up. It wasn't a long wait in between buses. I had to take 3 buses. I took the 55 Pine Avenue bus. connected with the 40 bus, and then I got on the 32. Don't ask me all these numbers. Matter of fact, I gotta pull it up over here so I can see what y'all saying. Listen, you gotta do what you gotta do. Like at the end of the day, it is what it is. But it was cool. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad at all. It wasn't bad at all. Little different characters, if that makes sense. A lot of different personality on the bus. I got some guests coming, so listen out for them. Yep. ain't that so ghetto? Not Europe. But listen, how y'all doing this morning? I would get lost. You know what? So now I'm gonna talk a little bit of junk. I'm gonna talk a little junk because I look so short in this camera. So the city of Buffalo, for their high school students, they taught us how to navigate using the metro. Like they had specials, but the metro bus was the method to get to your school. And we were against, it sounds crazy, right? We didn't have the cheese buses. And what was crazy is that was actually one of the toils of used to talk about y'all from Buffalo. Like, y'all too grown for the cheese bus. Y'all adults. And clearly we used the metro. So metro, we learned how to navigate the system. So I knew they connected because I went in Google Maps. In Google Maps, I told them where I was at, where I wanted to go, that I was taking public transportation, and it gives you the connections and the narratives of how things are to flow. And so I just took that, rock with that, and I was out here. Okay, I had my book back on, my laptop, my water, boom, out here living. I'm not gonna say it's my best life. I was out here living life. But hey, it's good. I'll be back in a minute on the radio. So, guys, if you have it, make sure you download the app Fire 716 Radio. Because come probably September, first week or second week of September, we will be app focused only, and you won't be able to catch certain shows live. They'll still happen, but you won't catch them live, and you won't be able to hear that great content until you download the app. That's what we're moving towards shortly. Right now, I got Chris Brown playing, but listen, stuff is coming up. Listen, you got to live different, like, because here you go. I'm not about to start preaching already. I was trying to hold on for another few minutes, but be open to it. Be open to what God is doing. Be open to transition. Be open to life. Be open. Be open. We'll be back in about a minute and a half. I'm gonna play a few commercials here. I got so many. Here we go.
Are you ready to take a trip back into time and immerse yourself in the smoothest sounds of the 90s? Well, mark your calendars for August 19th because we got something special planned just for you. Introducing the ultimate 90s R&B sing-along brunch happening at 3019 Niagara Street in Niagara Falls, New York. From 11 a.m. to 3 p.m., prepare to indulge in the best of R&B while feasting on the delicious spread. We have our live DJ spinning the hottest jams. This is a brunch experience you don't want to miss. Treat your taste buds to the full brunch menu featuring mouth-watering dishes. And of course, what is brunch without a little bit of bubbly? We've got you covered with our special mimosa package. For just $25, you'll receive a ticket to the event and one mimosa to get your groove on. But if you are in the mood to keep the celebrations flowing, go for our 40 ticket option and enjoy bottomless mimosas throughout the entire event. Secure your spot today by purchasing your ticket at R&B Sing-Along Brunch at eventbrite.com. But hurry, seats are limited and this event is selling fast.
See us on Facebook. Oh, this is the person? My guy. Okay? This is my boy out there. Yeah, hot second. Sleepy. Tired. Talk about it. Together, are we all? Hey guys, we'll be right back. We're getting it together behind the scenes. What I was going to say was, so we do 2 different presentations. So we have, the live on Facebook and YouTube and those things. And we also have an app, Fire 716 Radio app. And we're broadcasting it as well. So, I'm not sitting in your chair. Yeah, sweet. All right. My boy operator just showed up. So very much to make sure that I'm going to have you now sit on that side. Okay. And I'm going to take that signature and stuff. Listen, okay.
Every other week since the every other week since the listen. These shows I gotta work like 3 in a row. And I still got 2 more to go. I want to be. How do I want to be?
There's a revival commercial that we're pushing heavy, and there's a commercial for R&B. So,
You put those on
they're in there.
The promos?
Huh?
No,
Yeah,
they in a paid commercial. Oh, and still running the cigarette one, right?
Yeah, I can still run. What I want to say to you, breathe. You're always on. There's a button, you see it? Is it over there?
Button, Josiah. Yep.
It's up.
I'm about to say,
What's up?
we are not the smartest people.
You're good. All right, so we have the Underground Railroad. Give me your names again.
My name or the extra? Charlene Rivera.
Charlene.
And Josiah Jackson Hackett.
My Lord today, help us out. No, we'll be okay. Very good. How much time we got?
Is the show playing on the song?
I
don't know where to go. Breakfast one ain't there.
The brunch ain't in there? Has it never been in there? Yes, I hear it. So they made it up.
That's nice.
You know what's crazy? I saw it on Juneteenth. Yeah, I saw it and I took a screenshot of it and I have sent it to Bo. And he was like, "You're not buying it."
Somebody else bought it.
No, for real. I'm still gonna get it.
All right, we'll be back shortly, guys. We're gonna get into this conversation. It's a good interview. I'm down for it. I'm excited. Don't be nervous.
This is us every day.
Every single day.
That's why we work so well together.
Hello. That's why Summer's out was gonna be a success. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we have a brunch at the same time. Well, it's in the time frame that you guys are having me then.
Okay.
So I'll be here, then I'll be running there. I'll be running back here. So, yeah.
What time is the brunch?
Brunch is from 11 to 3. Yeah, I know. That's
We could have definitely grab some food and then go back to the event.
I love the other brunch.
No, for real.
So I'll tell you R&B sing-along brunch. So that DJ Stoney gonna come here.
You know DJ Stoney?
Yeah.
That's my girl. That's my girl.
Yeah. On the other side of this wall is an event space. Fire 716, your boy Big Frank. You're locked into Big Frank in the morning. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever this may find you in the world, in the universe, with your auntie, your cousin, and them. Good morning, all right? When y'all pull up, say good morning. It is rude to stare, okay? So don't come on the live, don't come on the radio looking at me, but you ain't saying good morning, huh? Yeah, I'm talking to you. Good morning. Good morning. So, listen, before I get introduced to these two young ladies here, I want you guys to know that I've been watching Facebook. I've been hearing a lot of people talking about, what's on their heart, what's on their mind, and what's been pressing. And some of y'all have been praying, trying to God, I need to know what's going on, what's happening. Well, a woman of God has felt compelled to have a revival starting tonight here at 3019 Niagara Street. She says God told her to come. She has a space. So if you need to hear a word or you need to get something from God, and it's not, I want to say this clearly, it's not traditional, just loud, churchy, boom, bang. Now, I like me a good church now. But I really think that her execution is really precise. And she came with a word. So if you need to hear from God outside the box or your norm, pull up 6 o'clock, 3019 Niagara Street, Pastor Mabel Robinson. So you got time for that, pull up, because I'll be here tonight. All right, and it's until Friday. Now let's get into it, okay? So young ladies, do me a favor. Quickly introduce yourself, who you are, and where you're from.
I'm Charlene Rivera. I am the public program specialist at the Niagara Falls Underground River Heritage Center, and I was born and raised in San Juan, Puerto Rico.
Oh, okay. Is it?
No, he's Puerto Rican. He's Puerto Rican. Yeah, he's Puerto
Tell us about yourself, love.
My name is Josiah Jackson Hackett. I was born and raised here in Niagara Falls, New York, big 716. You know the vibes. But I'm a youth and advocacy specialist at the Niagara Falls Underground Railroad Heritage Center.
Good stuff. I'm excited to see that. This is important to me. That it is, I'm going to say young folk. I'm going to say you're young, but I ain't saying you're old. But it's good to see that the people who are active doing it are youthful. One of the challenges that I have sometimes when I look around is like, I don't see the succession of transition from the elders, those who've been here doing it a long time and passing it down. So that's encouraging that you guys are legit, okay, doing the thing and representing us well. So we have an event coming up.
Yes, so you do.
On August 19th. That's going to be at Gluck Park, I believe, from 12 to 7. Let us know about that a little bit.
Okay, so Summer's Out, like you said, is on August 19th from 12 to 7. And we're going to be giving out free school supplies, book bags, educational resources, and we're going to have a field day too, so the kids can get the jitters out and get ready for the semester.
Okay.
The goal is really to help as much as we can with parents and the school supplies, because things nowadays are expensive. Absolutely. So, we want to really help the community and really get the kids excited for the upcoming semester. We see a lot of kids that are not as focused on school as they should be, nor do they really, give the kids the open space to actually be themselves and be excited for the semester. So we just want to be that space where they could let some energy out, get some school supplies, and be ready for the semester.
I think that now, because I think the kids are different now. Listen to me, okay? My children are not in school yet. They're 2 and 1, but it's 2 of them that's 1. They'll deal with that later on. All right. So long story short is that now, though, the excitement has to come from somewhere, because it's not there. You had COVID situation happening where it's like, hey, we at home now. My mom's still in the background. So, it's that. Now we're back in school now. But if it's not engaging, if it's not exciting, if it's not TikTokable, if it's not those things or creativity, it's like, what are we doing? And I'll say this, and I mean no disrespect to the city of Niagara Falls, whom I love dearly. I think that sometimes we've neglected the youth in trying to make things exciting and putting stuff out there for them and getting stuff rolling for them and being current to what's happening. So I'm excited for that event. Who are all your partners? Who are some of your partners that's
all? So we're going to be partnering with Men Standing Strong Together and International Jamoya.
Okay. Now I'm a little nosy. Okay. I've seen the name Jamoya. Do you know what they do?
I know they're a nonprofit.
Okay.
I don't got too much information on them. We just kind of, you're doing the school supplies, we're doing the school supplies. We might as well do it together because.
No, and that makes sense. I think that sometimes, like I said, sometimes being divided is a hindrance.
Yes.
That collectively together we can do a great thing. But let me ask you these questions. What made y'all want to do the Underground Railroad, and what made y'all apply to that job? Talk about it.
Okay, well, my story is a little bit longer. So they have a museum ambassador program there. So if anybody has any youth or anything like that they think would be interested, I definitely highly recommend starting with that program. And it's not just for youth; it's for anybody that wants to go into the field of maybe history or museum or anything like that, and they just need a starting point. So I was a museum ambassador starting at the age of 16, actually, there at the Underground Railroad Heritage Center. And I was there up until I graduated in 2020. So I am a COVID graduate. And then I left, got some experience, gained some more background in different fields and things like that. So I worked in healthcare for a little bit and some other types of fields just to build my resume. And then I decided to come back home to the Heritage Center.
Yeah.
So when I reapplied, I applied as a visitor experience specialist. And so what that role entices is us giving tours to people that come through our space.
Yes.
And then, after working and doing some projects with people like Charlene and other people we have there, now I'm a youth and advocacy specialist.
Come on.
So,
That's amazing. That's amazing. And yourself, you liking the job.
Aside from needing a job, I actually had a friend who still works there, and she told me about the museum, and I thought it was really, really interesting. Now, when I'm the type of person who I want to create change. My mom came from Puerto Rico 13 years ago with $200 on her pockets and 2 kids. Yeah. So I want to make sure that not only am I making her proud, but I'm setting my mark.
Yes.
Now, in the Underground Railroad Heritage Center, we share stories that not a lot of people know, especially history here in Niagara Falls, that people who live in Niagara Falls be like, wait, I never knew that. So being able to educate people and let them know about the importance of this history and actually helping them understand and comprehend a lot of things it's really heartwarming. So
and I think that's awesome because I am guilty for not knowing the fullness. I've been to the museum, so I was really uneducated to know the impact that it had. When I started radio, I started in Buffalo. And they have WFO, which is a part of the Underground Railroad process, the Nash House and all that as a step. But I never understood the part that we played in that process. So learning that was amazing. And there's so many individuals who still just don't know and aren't aware. And I think that the Underground Railroad Museum is something that you guys should check out. But listen, I want you guys to mark this in your calendar for this weekend. August 19th, Gluck Park, 12 p.m. to 7 p.m. It's gonna be lit. Okay.
Yes, it will.
It's giveaways. They party for a long time. 27 is a good. That's gonna be amazing. Make sure you guys bring your kids out, bring your families out. Come and glean in and embrace what they have for the community. We're gonna get more into it, and we're also gonna get into the question of the day because they had a trigger word in the conversation. When we get back, we're gonna get into the question of the day. And we're going to continue this conversation. It's going down. 5716, your boy Big Frank. You're like to the Big Frank in the morning. Let's go. Okay. Today I'm going to be at work.
9:30.
9:30. We still got time.
Are you ready to take a trip back into time and immerse yourself in the smoothest sounds of the 90s? Well, mark your calendars for August 19th because we got something special planned just for you. Introducing the ultimate 90s R&B sing-along brunch happening at 3019 Niagara Street in Niagara Falls, New York. From 11 a.m. to 3 p.m., prepare to indulge in the best of R&B while feasting on the delicious bread. We have our live DJ spinning the hottest jams. This is a brunch experience you don't want to miss. Treat your taste buds to the full brunch menu featuring mouth-watering dishes. And of course, what is brunch without a little bit of bubbly? We've got you covered with our special mimosa package. For just $25, you'll receive a ticket to the event and one mimosa to get your groove on. But if you are in the mood to keep the celebrations flowing, go for our 40 ticket option and enjoy bottomless mimosas throughout the entire event. Secure your spot today by purchasing your ticket at R&B Sing-Along Brunch at eventbrite.com. But hurry, seats are limited and this event is selling fast.
Today's teenager is tomorrow's potential regular customer. That's what the tobacco industry said about us. But what does it say about them? That they'll do anything to recruit new smokers. Like using menthol flavors to make products smoother and better tasting, so they're easier to start and harder to quit. In other words, menthol is not just a flavor. It's a way for big tobacco to attract and addict us. And there's nothing just about it. Take action at notjustmenthol.org.
Looking for a heavy-duty workhorse that can handle any task? Look no further than the 2004 Chevy C4500 diesel flatbed truck. With its robust 6.6-liter diesel engine, this truck delivers the strength and reliability you need to tackle the toughest job. Don't miss out on an incredible opportunity. Call Ken at 716-310-0100. Call now to learn more and drive away in the ultimate work companion 2004 Chevy C4500 diesel flatbed truck.
Oh, you know. Okay. Let me think.
So, did my phone? I did for a hot 30 seconds, then I forgot what I wanted to do. What do you want to say to you? So you came from Puerto Rico
To Buffalo.
To Buffalo.
Yes, and then I moved to Niagara Falls because I'm in Niagara University.
Gotcha. How long you been in Buffalo?
13 years.
13
I've been
years?
living. Yeah.
I know Below. I'm not from Below. I'm Niagara Falls. Well, my life is different. I was born in Niagara Falls. Mom got married with Buffalo.
Okay.
Did school there. Got kicked out. My life is different. Came back to Niagara Falls. Lived here for a little bit. You know, went home as a kid again. Went back to Buffalo.
Yeah.
Did a good time at Seneca Vocational High School. Again, you know.
Yeah.
Be like that.
Yeah. My life was different.
They be like that sometimes, you know?
Valid. So I've been between both cities, and I eat over there a lot more than they eat.
Like, literally. The food spots in Buffalo always hit a spot.
Yeah, it's just the diversity. It's a lot
Yes.
It's a lot more. So
Yes.
I want to go Dominican. I think I'm going to go Casa de Sistema, but it's diversity.
I'm glad you know them. I'm glad you know them.
You're my third cousin.
My whole check be going in there. I'm not cooking for the week.
So I work over there, and I do, Jamaican spots over that way. I just,
That sounds good right now.
Definitely what Niagara Falls need.
No, for
More
real.
diversity.
No, valid. They tried. Like the spot on 10th Street. I don't know how they're doing.
Oh yeah, that's what he's talking
Yeah,
about.
but they're trying. Somebody got to cook out the house. 10 minutes, 10 seconds. Okay. So you can also change it to assistant. I learned that recently. Fire 716, your boy Big Frank. You're locked to the Big Frank in the morning. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever this may find you in your world, in the universe. And with me today is my homeboy. Thank God he showed up for me today. He has no idea. Dan the Dark Knight, the provider, and also the two young ladies from the Underground Railroad that just made it sound like you guys were a part of the Underground Railroad versus saying your names. And I want to say this. Josiah?
Yeah, there you go.
I was gonna say that's like a regular black.
No, valid. But then I got the CH in my face. Chels.
Oh.
That's how real we're gonna be.
That's how real we're gonna be.
No, so give me your name again.
Charlene.
Charlene, I'm sitting here waiting for you to call. I got it.
There you go.
Don't judge me.
There you go.
But it's here. It's
Not
not
but sticks.
What's
There
there?
you go.
So these young ladies are part of Underground Railroad, and there's an event taking place on August 19th here in the city of Niagara Falls at Gluck Park. It's a book bag giveaway. Call your cousin, call your friends, call your aunties. Tell them to pull up. I know Gluck Park. Yeah, I mean, pull up. It's in the middle of it. Just call them because you're going to be talking about you need stuff for school. The kids going to get a list of stuff that they need for school. And you know, I'm just saying. Maybe they should, but you're gonna need supplies and things are costly. So make sure you all are taking advantage of the giveaways that are happening. And
it's like the third or fourth one.
But what happens is the giveaways come. They be here for the people, and people don't want to come outside. They're all kind of funny. Oh, man, like come get these book bags. Last minute. I need. Long story short, so I'm going to get into the question today. The question today, like I said, I decided to go with a more refreshing method, but I just feel like it can just turn at any moment. So the question was, have you seen, reflecting, or looking at the last 10 years or 3 years, has our city changed? Let's brainstorm some ideas to improve our community. Or you can has it changed? What does it need? What do you think Niagara Falls need with a school like that?
I think Niagara Falls needs more community-driven, community-organized resources, more Black resources for our youth that are here. I have not seen drastic change. I feel like when it comes to any aspect of Niagara Falls, the faces just change, but things are kind of still the same. And because of that, you have youth that they're not getting what they deserve in regards to their fulfillment, in regards to their enrichment, in regards to their growth. There needs to be more resources for them, like I said, and there needs to be more people and more faces that look like them, so they can see that they can make it. They can see that there's more to them than just this city, right? That's not to say that everybody that lives here should just leave and things like that, because I still live here and I love my city, right? But there needs to be more proactive things going on for these youth to see that, oh, there's something bigger than doing this, than doing this, than doing this. Like when I was in school, going to school, the only thing they pushed to little Black girls was, oh, go to BOCES for a cause or go to BOCES for the CNA program. And for little Black boys, it was do a sport, do this, do that, and you'll make it, right? And that's not to take away from any successful athletes, any successful people in nursing programs or the healthcare field that did prosper in those fields. But you have a lot of little Black and brown boys and girls in our school district that want to do more than that.
Absolutely.
They want to go beyond that. You have people that want to be astronauts. They want to be lawyers. They want to be doctors, politicians, whatever. So I feel like the start is us coming together, uniting on the same front, because we all have different perspectives and different views, but we all have the same goal, and that's to move this city forward. No matter our viewpoints, no matter our experiences, we can bicker about it underneath the table, but we have to present ourselves on the same united front. So that's where it starts for real. And then, like I said, we need more Black and brown resources for these youth. We need more community resources for these youth, and we need things a lot more organized.
A lot more, absolutely. How about you? Your last 3?
No, the last 3 years. But no, I actually want to agree with Josiah. I feel like we need to come together. The 3 years that I've been here and the 1 year I've been working at the Heritage Center, I've seen a lot of divisions. Like a lot of people let their egos and, for lack of better words, bouginess get in the way of what the actual goal is. People need to realize that we're trying to make this city better. We're trying to restore all the history that we have, and we're trying to make Niagara Falls what it used to be once upon a time. So in order to get that goal, we need to be together. We cannot be doing this separate, because we are never going to get nowhere.
One thing now forgive me for my choice of options. We are better together. And we are more effective together. But that requires somebody to be humble enough or be like, hey, I may not be the lead on this occasion. That's okay. But we're moving as a collective front going forward. I feel like there's oftentimes a lot of conflict because everybody wants to be the chief. And I get it, because I say this all the time. If your organization applies for a grant and gets a grant, there's $20,000 for you just off rip. Granted. But if your organization then applies for that same grant and gets $20,000, you can have $20,000 by yourself, or you can have $40,000 together, and you are able to execute and distribute and to do what's required far bigger collectively. When you take that and you take all the grassroots organizations, you take all the nonprofits. All right, yeah, we have money independently, but how can we effectively take this money and to create those community avenues that's needed and that's required? And you have to be current. I said this in the city hall meeting, I say it all the time, that we are behind when it comes down to technology and what's current and where our kids are. I'm not knocking a rock climbing, but right now, media is a big thing right now. AI is a big thing right now. And you have to tap into it. You have to learn it and teach it, or we're going to be left behind talking about, I'm teaching y'all now. Now it's a new AI. AI plus 1,000. I don't know. And I think that's something that we just need to do. For me, living in Niagara Falls and being here over time, one of the things that I think is missing for me is, like I said, succession. That after the elders have built the organizations and they started it and they've worked it, now you're about to retire, there's nobody in place to take over. So what I'm seeing now, I'm seeing businesses close because there's nobody in place to take over. I see churches not being effective because there's nobody in place to take over. And what's the point of having something that's not going to have longevity, or that you ain't got to work? For example, there's a restaurant depot kind of store on 11th Street here. They about 70, 80. I said, who's next? They said, we don't know. They're hoping somebody will buy it out. But the truth of the matter is, we haven't built we stopped training, we stopped teaching, we stopped showing and revealing. And I think that it's necessary. Somebody said something?
Yeah, just keep it. I was just showing them
on the thing. What idea?
Yeah. She said, definitely far behind. We need to find ways to collaborate in order to strengthen the path for our youth. And then Niagara Falls Underground Railroad Heritage Center just was shouting y'all out.
Come on, shout. No, because I think that I'm going to mess up. There was a woman who I know very well, Joy Robinson's grandmother. I'm not doing good with names, so I'm going to let that go and just let that go. But what happened was, she was a part of the Underground Railroad and she worked at St. John for a time, but and she wanted to do a Underground Railroad kind of reenactment situation, and but she would be considered an elder in my book. So she's well seasoned, she's older, but then like I said, to see you guys carrying this weight, it's really just a blessing. You leaving us after you graduate?
No.
Look at, come on, tap in. I'm tapped in. Yeah, no, because like no disrespect at all to anything. Because sometimes some people, they do a work here, then they leave here,
right?
And now here we are with the empty spot again.
Yeah.
And there has to be that continuation of training and teaching. Even for what you guys see here, I'm in the process of working on just training and teaching the youth. Yeah. All right, I got to train somebody else. Because when I hit 75, 60, I'm trying to strut like a silver fox down the street. I got it, but those things. So,
Denise Easterly.
Yes! Thank you for being a friend. Yes. And I should have known better. And if the family's watching, forgive me. Don't y'all dare cut me. Just know that I love y'all sincerely. But truly was an asset, and just seeing succession is great. So listen, we're not done yet. We got things to get into. It's going down Fire 716. My time, they got to go to work soon.
Yeah.
So it's going down Fire 716. When we get back, we're going to go right into some hot topics on Fire 716 Big Frank in the morning. Let's go. Let's get it. Let y'all go. We'll talk more about the event.
So much fun. So much fun.
Yeah. I can do this all day.
No, for real. For real. Where do I sign? Cool. I be having a lot of things to say.
No. So, like, seriously, if this is something that you can fit in your schedule or you want to do, because I am working on training webinars now so that I can teach people how to do radio.
Are you ready to take a trip back into time and immerse yourself in the smoothest sounds of the 90s? Well, mark your calendars for August 19th because we got something special planned just for you. Introducing the ultimate 90s R&B sing-along brunch happening at 3019 Niagara Street in Niagara Falls, New York. From 11 a.m. to 3 p.m., prepare to indulge in the best of R&B while feasting on the delicious spread. We have our live DJ spinning the hottest jams. This is a brunch experience you don't want to miss. Treat your taste buds to the full brunch menu featuring mouth-watering dishes. And of course, what is brunch without a little bit of bubbly? We've got you covered with our special mimosa package. For just $25, you'll receive a ticket to the event and one mimosa to get your groove on. But if you are in the mood to keep the celebrations flowing, go for our 40 ticket option and enjoy bottomless mimosas throughout the entire event. Secure your spot today by purchasing your ticket at R&B Sing-Along Brunch at eventbrite.com. But hurry, seats are limited and this event is selling fast.
I just don't want to be.
Asking that real late.
I know. I just didn't want to be broken-hearted. Come on in.
It's okay.
Come on to the table. What you doing?
I just came to
Yes.
say hey,
What's going on?
and I saw you was on a break, so
Yes.
I wanted to come and say
I
hello.
appreciate it.
Hello.
Morning.
I'm
That is-
I'm
yeah.
the community engagement manager at the aquarium.
Oh, hello. Nice to meet
Nice
you.
to meet you both.
Yeah. I'm gonna send you a link to for personalities and stuff.
Okay.
Something we can fill out. Then we'll figure out the timing. Then we'll send training videos out.
Absolutely. And when you're ready to start your mentoring
Yes.
aspect of it, please let me know because I've got people asking.
Yes. The link I'm gonna send you send to them
Fire.
because this is the link is just gathering information, and then I'm going to send out webinars to view,
Okay.
and then after that point we're gonna do in live, like in person training.
Okay.
So I'm
You
hoping.
and I really have to discuss whether or not I want to go the route of a podcast
Right.
or if I want to do the personality.
Gotcha.
It's not too much different for me.
Gotcha. Yeah.
So, just let me know what you want me to do.
Uh-huh.
And later today, give me a call so we can talk about the matters and Kenny was talking
Yes.
about.
Absolutely.
So
Yes.
we can set that date.
Okay.
Nice to meet you.
All
Nice
right.
to meet
I'll
you
be
too.
on.
Have a
Yeah,
beautiful
yeah,
day.
Yeah. You got about 10 minutes drive time, okay? Hey, okay.
You better get jiggy with it.
I get jiggy with it's going down, y'all exclusive. It's fire, it's crazy, it's lit, it's a flame.
The people gets me every time. Every time.
So for the event, who DJing?
I do not know.
Okay, I was
Do not
inquiring.
know.
Yeah.
Inquiring.
Yeah, because that part we didn't.
Yeah, that we're not in charge of that
Yeah,
part.
we just listen to giveaways.
Yeah.
Understood.
Yeah, we
understood.
stuck to our evidence.
Yeah.
we knew we
Smart,
wanted to get
smart.
back to
Because
these kids.
I would really just plug my phone up, play my playlist.
Right. Make sure it's clean.
Make sure it's clean. So how long you been doing this for?
I've been doing this for 3 years now.
Oh.
Started out on Main Street, 545 Main Street. I moved over here, 4 months ago now? 4 months ago, we moved over to this location. And so we're just trying to work it, trying to get it. I'm trying to be the hub of information for Niagara Falls, period. The app, it's an app, it can go anywhere in the world.
Yeah.
But I have a desire to really be the hub of what's current, what's happening, providing links to resources and avenues and what to do and all kinds of stuff like that. So that's what I'm trying to be here as far as the radio portion of it. But I'm also trying to be the media center for people to rent out space to do. Like that side over there is these pictures you see on the wall from my photographer, Diasha Green. She
Matter,
does-
yeah, at Duty.
So on that side is her whole layout, backdrops and things of that nature. Then I have the event space on that side, which is open to do whatever, karaoke, party, church, club, whatever it's gonna be.
Okay, let's know.
No valid, because ideally, like I said, I want to be the hub. I don't know how long we'll be here, probably another year at minimum, I think. But then after that, I'm looking for a bigger facility. It's going to go larger, go bigger. Yes. We there? Fire 716, your boy Big Frank. You're locked in at Big Frank in the morning. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It's going down this morning. I have these two lovely young ladies with me. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna do better. Charlene, come on, that boy good now. And Josiah, come on, that boy gets better like wine. He gets better with time. No, it's going down this morning, and what they have is we have a book bag giveaway, school supplies giveaway happening at Gluck Park. Right here in the city of Niagara Falls, New York, this Saturday from 12 to 7 p.m. And you don't want to miss it. You want to be there or be square. No, that's an old. And that old. Who says that anymore? Nobody. So, just real quick, some quick hot topics that's happening in the world. Let me get your opinion on the matter of the chair situation. Yeah, let's not even play any games. Let me just go ahead and get into that one. As guests on the show, we talked about it already. How do you feel about the chair support, or how do you feel about the situation in Montgomery?
You can start.
Oh no, I have a very strong opinion on it. Well, no, it's not that strong. I don't know. I just feel like a few things. One thing is the one thing that I haven't liked that people have been saying is like because that video came out, I don't like when people are saying like, we are not our ancestors. And I feel like that's a very negative connotation to have towards them, as if they weren't resisting by any means necessary, right? If anything, the power that came through those people that day was because of the strength of our ancestors. Sure. So that's one thing I want to say. The other thing I want to say is that had those people not intervened by any means necessary, we've seen situations where people have done that against Black men and Black women, and it's gone off the deep end. Yeah. Right. So that situation that they avoided could have went way far off. And so like a lot of people, they're saying, we shouldn't be responding with violence and this and the other. Right. And I wholeheartedly get that. But Dr. King once said a riot is the language of the unheard. Right. And we've been unheard for more than 400 years. Yeah. So that's something out there. And we have to respond with things diligently and quickly because, like I said, if they hadn't intervened, they saved that Black man's life possibly. We don't know where that could have went, right? Yeah. So that's just some of the things I've observed about it, and like some of the opinions that I've gathered about it, right? Some people, they feel like it was wrong. They shouldn't have did that. They feel like they should have hit the lady with the folded chair. But like I said, by any means necessary. Hello. So surely. Yeah, if you don't have a seat at the table, you bring a folding chair. Sometimes it's gotta be that way. Wednesday morning. It is what it is. Yeah, that's just how I feel about it.
Charlene, how you feel?
On a more unserious note, I feel like people just need to learn to just move their boat. It be like that sometimes, they have done worse things. So one beating should not really cost them anything, Credit score still fire, so you'll be fine. You'll be fine.
For me, sometimes you got to do unorthodox things.
Hello.
Sometimes you got to jump in the water and swim and support the people. Exactly. Sometimes you just got to knock people out with a chair. Thank God it wasn't a gun. It was a pistol. It could have been a lot worse. Could have been massacre. But what you're not going to do is approach us with violence, and jump us, and us just stand by and watch and observe and have no defenders. It's just not realistic. Yeah, exactly. So hey, defend the people. Bring a chair, the new weapon. I'm just saying.
But make sure you toss that hat so everybody can know. Make sure we all in tune. We all
practicing my chair jutsu.
Yeah.
Right, we got about 5 minutes. I'm about to get messy real quick. So there's a video on TikTok where this guy makes a statement that he runs into another guy with a conflict. The guy, and he's with his girl, right? The guy walks up, slaps him, and takes his gun from him. And he decides to walk away versus engaging in that conflict. Watch this, here we go.
It's where it gets crazy.
As a woman, how would you respond if that was your man who got hit and his gun got snatched and he didn't fight?
We're going home. Get your butt in the car. We're going home. One thing about it, two things for sure. I'm not gonna have my mother crying. You never know. Bullets do not have a name. You never know what that person's intentions is. So I rather you get smacked and we'll talk about it at home. But get your butt in the car. Right. We out.
I was gonna say the same thing.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
I was gonna agree because a lot of people their initial thought would probably be like, oh no, like he should. No, like she said, a bullet has no name on it. I'm not going on a t-shirt.
Hello.
You're not going on a t-shirt.
Hello. I'm too pretty for a hoodie.
I'm
too pretty for a hoodie.
Not playing boys to
that.
No.
So the young lady in the video was like,
Nah, you got the whole joint though.
good.
Because the man was telling her, now it had happened a while ago.
Yeah.
So he didn't even tell her when it happened. He didn't know her when it happened. He moved from the city he was at, so that he didn't have to deal with anything that was gonna come after the fact of that situation. And now he was making money. He had his own business and whatever.
Right.
He went and he told her, and she told him that just like he did, she was leaving.
She was leaving him, right?
Because that happened. Now, mind you, this happened before her.
Yeah.
This happened. She only know him as who he is, who he is, the money he making, whatever. She didn't even know him back then, but she was like, nah, that's some, like a better words, pussy shit.
Ooh.
And now I can't be with you because you was like that.
Right.
But what does that have to do with her?
Right. Like, the only problem that I would have is like if we get in an argument, we disagree, you start throwing it up.
Oh yeah.
Like, you start tossing like that's why I made hit you in the face.
I would have hit him. Go get your gun. Go get your gun. Oh, you don't have it, don't you?
Yeah. I think you guys are being just stand-up young ladies and the ratchet. I'm not saying you're not ratchet. I don't know how you living outside these walls. But I'm saying that some people on the TikTok is just ruthless.
Yeah.
And no mercy. But listen, let us know. I've been describing it consistently. Let us know about the 19th. What you guys have planned, what you guys going on. How can people be a part or show up? And so let us know.
Yeah. So like we talked about, we have a back to school giveaway August 19th. 12 p.m. to 7 p.m. at Gluck Park, like he's been saying consistently. We're giving away school supplies, book bags, and they're going to range by different grades. So we're not just giving, a little notebook to a 12th grader and, a pack of crayons to a third grader. And no, we have book bags with binders for our 5th grade and up. We have book bags with folders for, the lower grades because you need folders and stuff like that. Charlene looked diligently through the school supply lists and made sure that we accommodated those grades and what those school supply lists needed, right? So this isn't just like here's your little composition notebook, call it a day. Like, no. So that's one thing. How can you show support? Spread the word. We have posted our flyer consistently. If you follow any of us on social media, we've also posted it on our personal pages and took a break from our personal things to post our flyers on our personal pages. Share that. Come show support. Even if you're not coming for a book bag, just come show support. It's something for the community. Everybody always complains that there's nothing to do in this city. Right. Here's something to do, and here's something positive to show support for. If we were opening a nightclub, you guys would be at the door, and the line would be going out the door. So if you guys can show up for parties at Rapids, y'all can show up for a giveaway at Gluck Park. I hope that answers
and
your
I
question.
do want to add that if you're competitive, we are having a field day. So that's going to be cool. And we're going to be giving out book bags around 4 till 5. Okay. So make sure you show up. Get your book bags. So when you say
field day, like what we doing? Like we running?
Tug of war. We're doing the egg with the spoon.
Yes.
We're doing the wheelbarrow race.
Okay.
And that's all I could think about on top of my head.
Because last night they had the hood looking crazy.
We're not climbing on crazy.
Okay.
We're not climbing.
So listen, y'all make sure y'all come and check out the what is it called? Summer's out.
Summer's out. Back to school.
I also want to give a shout out to the Connection and to Daredevil Records. They also donated physical donations, binders, book bags, pencils. They donated a lot to us. So I did want to give a quick shout out to those organizations.
Y'all pull up. Y'all be there this Saturday. Check them out. They're there from 12 to 7 p.m. Also come by the brunch and get a little, go over there and definitely rock out and have a good time. I'll be in both locations. I'll have some smoothies or something. I got something going on. It's going down. Listen, be there. It's going to be amazing. Thank you guys for joining me this morning. I appreciate
Thank you for having us.
Anytime. Just let me know.
Oh, okay. So now when I'm here knocking on your door, don't say nothing.
Listen, y'all, it's going down. Fire 716. Your boy Big Frank. We'll be back right now on Fire 716. Big Frank in the morning. Let's go.
That just warmed my heart.
Oh, good stuff.
That just warmed my heart.
Yes, absolutely.
Thank you so much.
No, thank you guys for coming.
Thank
I appreciate
you.
you. Thank you for hitting me up.
No, I do want to say congratulations on this. This is really beautiful.
Yes.
And I want to thank you for allowing us to have a safe space and nothing uncomfortable. So
No problem at all.
This
Thank
was
you.
very open. I like
Yeah.
that. I see why Solid
Yeah.
Get ready to take a trip back into time and immerse yourself in the smoothest sounds of the 90s. Well, mark your calendars for August 19th because we got something special planned just for you. Introducing the ultimate 90s R&B sing-along brunch happening at 3019 Niagara Street in Niagara Falls, New York. From 11 a.m. to 3 p.m., prepare to indulge in the best of R&B while feasting on the delicious spread. We have our live DJ spinning the hottest jams. This is a brunch experience you don't want to miss. Treat your taste buds to the full brunch menu featuring mouth-watering dishes. And of course, what is brunch without a little bit of bubbly? We've got you covered with our special mimosa package. For just $25, you'll receive a ticket to the event and one mimosa to get your groove on. But if you are in the mood to keep the celebrations flowing, go for our 40 ticket option and enjoy bottomless mimosas throughout the entire event. Secure your spot today by purchasing your ticket at R&B Sing-Along Brunch at eventbrite.com. But hurry, seats are limited and this event is selling fast.
I need to go get gas. I just remember that. Oh, you a green bubble?
Ooh.
Ooh.
The robot emoji is crazy. Can we act like we know each other, people? Okay.
All right, you want to take a couple?
Yeah.
Hold on, make sure my hair looks
Cool. Yeah.
Thank
I
you,
know,
thank
thank
you,
you.
thank you,
I
thank you.
said, ooh, let me wait.
Hold on, yeah.
I was like, ooh, yeah, that's
Yeah.
what it was.
Yeah, these
Let me
overnight
see my
curls.
shirt.
That's where Buffalo was right there.
Right.
Listen, these overnight curls weren't for nothing.
No, I think I'll send this to you all.
Okay, thank you.
No problem.
Thanks for showing up. Show up some more.
Did you need a table for Saturday?
Yes, that would be easier for me to transport.
Okay,
Okay.
Yeah.
Got you.
Then we got you. You want chairs also?
Yeah, a table and 2 chairs would be proper.
Two chairs?
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
Thank you.
No
Perfect.
problem.
All right.
See you on
Show up.
Saturday. You
Yes.
guys have a beautiful day.
You too as well. Final thought. Yeah, I gotta go to the ATM. I'm tired. I did it to myself.
Honestly, what told me the longer thing here was getting on and off the expressway, texting Kevin.
You gotta figure out what, yeah.
I was like, man, if I don't get cab, I'll be stupid late. And I was like, so I started driving, and I started feeling bad, like, okay, I should see something. I was like, okay, I was like, I just got off work, so he was like, yeah, he's like, all right, I'm gonna get ready. I was like, get ready.
You're ready, right?
And then I was like, man, I gotta go back into the city. Keystone said where he was.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it worked out, I guess.
Be happy. This is my final thought. This is going around. What is that? In my head. Listen.
Like that, I took her phone last night. I was like, I'm taking this because you power. Then I drove around the block and I came back and she had a big attitude. And I was like, why you so in my head? I'm like, why you so mad? And then like she said, like, took my phone away, back to my I'm gonna do that to you. I'll do that. You know. You telling me I choose to come and wake up in the morning. That's my alarm. And I need to hear the word. And in my head, I'm like, man, it's serious. But I'll be in hot water for a while. I'm gonna avoid her because I don't care enough to have conversations.
I get it, yo. We'll be back in a few minutes, guys. We can do get into final thoughts and then
Howdy.
Yeah. I need some invoices, baby. Seconds.
Sure. We happy? Get ready to lunch. Song's over.
Fire 7, fire 716. Your boy Big Frank. You're locked into Big Frank in the morning. That was Mary J. Blige, but be happy. Going down this morning, we just had a great conversation and dialogue with Charlene and Jaleesa Josiah, because I said that wrong, upon the departure from the Underground Railroad, who is a part of the Book Bag School Supply giveaway going down this Saturday from 12 to 7 p.m. So make sure you guys show up to Gluck Park. Free event. They got a field day. So much happening. But also, before you want to get the kids to do that, stop by the R&B brunch that is happening here at 3019 Niagara Street. Fish, grits, waffles, chicken, mimosas, bottleness. It's definitely a vibe and an energy. And that's just some Saturday activities, man. Find yourself there, pull up, be there. We also, like I said before, as I prepare for my final thought, I've been on Facebook. I've been watching people making comments about needing to hear from God and what they got going on in their world and those things. Listen, a woman of God named Pastor Mabel Robinson out of Lockport has felt commissioned and compelled to assemble here at 3019 Niagara Street and have a revival Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And it's called a time of renewal. She said she's simply obeying God's instructions. And she's simply doing what God said do. So if you need a word from the Lord, you need some encouragement, you need something, please, I dare you to just show up to the revival, pull up, be there, and be present. So that's what's going on. First, my final thought, I'm going to make it real simple. Be willing to make the adjustments necessary for growth. You've been in the same spot too long, dealing with some of the same stuff. And it's time for I'm going to say this word, and I don't mean it in the negative. It's time sometimes to be uprooted from where you've been and to be planted in new territory so that you can really expand and grow beyond the confines of what you believe is your limitation. So I encourage you all to definitely tap into that and move in that vein and in that light. Daniel, you got something for the folks?
Nope. I'm trying to I gotta get my life together right now. I can't worry about y'all.
That's how. Listen, y'all. It's going down this morning. I think y'all been tapping in this morning with Big Frank in the morning and Underground Railroad. Great conversation, great dialogue. Listen, we cut out a little bit short today, but do me a favor. Download the app. I'm gonna add more music to it as well, and some more features to the links and stuff. But download the app. Tap in. It's a free app. Fire 716 Radio. It's the blend of R&B and hip hop. And if you are interested in being a personality on the radio station, give me a call, 716-371-1903. 716-371-1903. You can call or you can text. If you want to do a podcast, that's a more intense conversation, but you call that same number, it's going down. I'll holler at y'all. Peace, love, soul. Fire 716. We already on. Peace.